Welcome back. Welcome back, gamers. If this computer would like to turn on, we will continue the playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. Tomorrow we'll be doing Homestuck Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Mother 3. When is Metaphor coming out? What did people do today? I guess we're hanging out with Yusuke. Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it would be impossible to sketch while rowing. What other reason could there be but to search for my next motif? I would be counting on your cooperation today, which, of course, I mean your oar work. Don't get too excited, you'll fall off, you know. Perfect, this is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That's why today I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. I fucking love Yusuke, dude. Fittingly, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You too will have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. Incredible. Their bashful side profile, those moist eyes, their overflowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet all-time lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is the natural end to any relationship, but even beyond that. What? Wait. What happened to my stream? Where did the image go? There we go. But even beyond that, love endures. Precisely, this is the truth of the human heart. It will make for the most wonderful painting. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it. It shall even be top prize at my next exhibition. Is it? Okay. Wait, now is not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters. Can you please remain still? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that all generations, once I can complete this painting, you become new legends in the art world, a modern Adam and Eve. This dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec, are you drawing us? What, you using us as models? A man and woman intimately swaying in a dinghy of dreams, the blush of their cheeks. This is the love I was so emphatically searching for. I guess you could call it that. It's kind of weird. It's familiar love. This here's my sister. The only people who do this crap are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming, though it was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother. Familial, so that overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination. It seems that my bias has overtook the truth of the matter. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perspective may be. The two may be indiscernible depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth lies in the eye of the beholder. I feel as though I've learned something today. Wait, so only couples write these things, right? That means those two... there are people from all walks of life here in this city. What are you talking about? Are you calling me fucking gay, mate? Are you homophobic, mate? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ren, thanks for all your help today. I understand nothing of love after all. I've progressed by one step. There's no doubt I will face difficulties going forward. When will I truly understand the heart? Even if I do understand, will I truly be able to draw it? Yes, that's all I can do. Anyway, today is a significant use of time. I hope I can count on you for a time as well. Now farewell. I fucking love Yusuke. Akechi! Hifumi will be available next Monday, so let's go hang out with Akechi.
It just keeps getting hotter.
Because what rank is Hifumi? 6, okay. Hi, Mame-kun. Good evening. I have some time before the shoot. If you're not too busy, would you like to hang out?
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
Good, then let's get going. Let's hang out with our boyfriend. Senpai, do you want to do some training today?
Yo.
You done eating? I'll fix you a nice cup of coffee.
Okay.
You're off today, so there's all sorts of time to respond.
Well then. Nice.
The Phantom Thief set. 5 lockpicks, 5 heroic set, side wheel, newt cracker.
Hey, hey. Well then.
How do we get the computer in this game again? Computer, Persona 5. What did you go to Akihabara? Okay. Let's hang out with Sumi. Hello, Senpai. It's really sunny today, so be sure to stay hydrated. I'm thinking of doing a different kind of training than usual. You really are ready. We'll be going to the batting cages. I hope you're ready. Probably didn't expect to be meeting me at the batting center, huh? You don't have to look so concerned. We're only at a batting cage. Batting helps you train your reflexes and dynamic vision, and those elements are really important in gymnastics too. It all sounds pretty plausible, right? I just wanted to come here. I wanted you to just help me see me hit a home run. I remember something when I was little. My father used to take me to the batting cages a lot. The other kids were scared of getting hit by the baseballs, but I loved swinging the bat around. Every time I hit one, I thought, it doesn't matter how fast they are. I'll send them into orbit. I thought if I tried to put myself back in the headspace, I could get my boldness back.
Yes.
Right? I think it'll really help.
My turn.
Next to the plate, Kasumi Yoshizawa. My turn. Now come on. Were they always this fast? I'll get the next one.
It's the
You aren't even trying. Okay, no more warm-ups. From now on, it's going to be 100% home runs. Eep.
I'm sorry.
I knew it was rusty, but I didn't expect to hit none of them. I never see the ball coming. Doo-doo-doo. And I keep flinching. I didn't think my slump was hitting me this hard. You're right. I'll give it one more shot. Stay calm. Don't be scared. Eyes on the ball. Here I go.
We did.
I did it. I hit the ball. You got a hit. I never could have done it without your encouragement, Senpai. See, the game is like, oh, I can't do it without you. Woo, woo, woo. It relies so much on the player. And that feeling's helped me gotten so much stronger. I forgot how it felt to work that hard on someone else's behalf.
Yes.
Right, of course. I've been discovering so many things about myself, but now I feel like I'm closer than ever to getting my confidence back. I'm not totally back to normal yet, but even my grades have been going back up.
Thank you very much.
Next time, you won't have to watch me fumbling with a bat.
I am thou. This that.
All right.
Anyway, we still got a lot to hit. It's your turn, Senpai. Give it all the gutsy gosh. Smash it into outer space.
Good effort.
Oh, sorry. I need to get going. Thank you very much for today. Thank you so much for coming with me today. I haven't swung a bat in a while. I was having to just to knock it out with a clang, but I'm happy I managed to hit the ball. It's nice to dip into sports aside from gymnastics. I'm so happy that you're interested in gymnastics. Men's gymnastics actually originated in Japan. You need a ton of power and speed. I'd love to see you try some acrobatic moves. No, we are never hanging out with you ever again until third semester. Bye! Bye, dumbass!
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can we catch a break? Let's go hang out with Yoshida. Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
No, actually, we need to read stats.
Time for some execution. Can you gather them up? Let us begin the search. You okay with this? Not terrible, but not impressive. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up stats instead of hanging out with.
It is time, inmate.
Or what did people do today? Okay, we'll hang out with Yoshida. But we need to start raising knowledge and kindness.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform in what path do you want? Let's select the skills you'd like to inherit.
boys, girls, let us begin.
Looks pretty tough. You change your mind.
Alright, we need to
You'd like
resummon
such rudeness.
Neko Shogun.
You'll withdraw, then accept this persona. Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
Is okay, let's hang out with Yoshida. Oh, but first I want to go to Central Street and see if they have any more books I can buy. Because...
Welcome.
No. How do I raise knowledge? To raise knowledge. P5. There's nothing.
Everyone,
Our citizens are in turmoil. Who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves. The fact that they're being lionized is proof of the government's malfunctioning. The mismanagement by authority figures has led us to this terrible condition. Be sure to drink plenty of water. You don't want to get heat stroke. By the way, what's your opinion on the government? I'm not a big fan of the government. I feel that they're wrong. I'd like you to listen to it so you can give me your honest opinion.
everyone.
The conviction of a government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? Diamond Bushido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing, so he's just echoing another politician's criticism. First you stole party funds, now you're stealing ideas, no good Torah. Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. So he's claiming those who've made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance. What can I say to that? What's that? You got something to say to me, kid? What's up with this kid? Why, you little punk? Yes, I am no good Torah, and I've made mistakes. But that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I've learned from my hardships. You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion. The highlight, though, was your yelling. That's very promising, but don't overdo it. You should avoid making enemies as much as possible. You two were amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, it doesn't mean that person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say. Please wait. Thank you. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I have a bad habit of getting flustered when someone calls me no good Torah, but you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. You taught me I must have more confidence in my arguments. You didn't know that? You're a pretty shitty politician. My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit.
I shall ask you
But you're-
another time.
Good work today. I'll see you again soon. Hello, thank you for all your hard work today. I remembered something very important. I felt like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I overlooked something crucial. I've forgotten the people who support me, how encouraging it simply feels to be in their presence. Perhaps it has become too obvious, they're too trite, but I hope you remember to cherish that too. Exactly. Sounds like you've already learned that lesson. I'm counting on you for my next speech. See you soon, Amamiya-kan. See you soon, cunt. No, I'm not watching Yusuke's art DVD.
Hey,
Hey, Ren, one of your friends are here to visit.
Nice.
I want to see what stat the DVD raises. Because if it raises stats, that would be great. But if not, I think I'm gonna...
hi.
Charm, okay.
Well then.
Hey, hey.
I'll just add this.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?
By the way, sorry.
I forgot to get the drink. I forgot to get the drink.
What are your thoughts? Right.
Let's go study at the diner.
I'll just add this.
Yep.
Okay, hell yeah.
Rain, huh?
Just a few degrees cooler would do it. Another box came for you.
Oh. What a downpour.
Although my thinking gets sharper on rainy days, it's raining too hard today. It makes it too hard to focus.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
I look forward to it.
Check.
Haha, you've been defeated. The battlefield is mine. Ultimate Togo Kingdom complete. All of my pieces have been taken. Hifumi has left me out. But to think you've been stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved considering that you've endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you will surpass me if and grow too sharp. The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to become the first woman to reach the pro league. I'm sure we'll draw a lot of attention. However, I don't intend to lose. I confess I'm a bit scared though. I won't. My opponent is much higher than I am, so I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional, but I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what you're made of. Thank you. There's a movie I want to try out. Would you like to play another match? Thank you. Strategically place your pieces in the enemy zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. Try and steal the pieces you want from me. Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride. Come, lighting metamorphosis gold promotion.
Thank you for today.
Thank you for this match. Where the fuck's you, Sky?
By the way,
Would you mind joining me again?
let us be
I believe I will find what I'm looking for at the church. Let us be off. Our prior theme, love, to be used after our lightning session. However, nothing I put on the paint was before the gods of art. I am not but a lost sheep. Yes, lost sheep. I have come with you this day. I think today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. I've seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do. Would any believers be willing to model and capture the true meaning of essence? It seems not. Very well, Ren, you will have to be my model today. Do you want me to strip? Yes, that must be it. Only subject naked as the day they were born can convey true angels of birth. Now then, strip. Take it all. Actually, perhaps not. Being found start naked in church would be even bigger news than the phantom thieves. Now then, let us begin. Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on the full display. I see. Then this would be... It seems this is not working. I would like to capture anguish. You remain calm and composed. Even the slightest wrinkle of change can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise, even for a sketch. Now, raise your hands higher. More. Give me your anguish. Like this. This position. So this is the passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples. Abhorred as a criminal by the public. Pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the passion. It feels something is boiling up within me. What are you children doing? This is an art study. I'm attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ. While it's true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross it also bears a much more positive message, one of resurrection, of forgiveness. Resurrection, forgiveness, those are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp what I'm saying, but try to consider that the anguish one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. And by the way, I suggest you contain your excitement while you're here. You may trouble the congregation. So these shocking depictions were actually meant to represent hope from anguish. I'm not sure I understand. Do you think I'll be able to capture the truth one day? Indeed, if I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will not be able to accomplish anything. This is exceedingly strange though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. If there's anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. Let us return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell! Wonderful.
See you.
Goodbye, Ren. I fucking love Yusuke. He's the best. Apologies for this call. The crucifixion supposedly symbolizes resurrection, forgiveness, and hope, but I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake of picking up only on the superficial meaning. The more I think about it, the further I seem to be straying from the abyss of the heart. Of course, I'm going about this the wrong way if all I do is sit and stir in discontent, but perhaps it's time for me to switch up my way of thinking. I have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief.
Man, it's hot.
Akachi! Boyfriend! Hi there, Mommy-kun. Good evening. Do you have some time right now? There is a place I wanted to visit with you. But what do you think? It's like a special place for me.
What do you want to do?
It's actually really close. I'll take you there.
Hey.
This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off while we can. What do you think? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you've visited a place like this before?
Let us go.
In any case, let's head in.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? None in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put it in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Use your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. How relaxing. I really do like coming here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? Is that so? Now I'm intrigued. You should show me the place sometime.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft. Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though I have to say I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. Do you cook?
Very impressive.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't have much experience myself. Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own, so chatting with you here is rather refreshing. You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here, 'cause I'm fucking gay. It's supposed to show that we do have some strange connection, because I'm gay for you.
All right.
It's gotten late. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music wonderful? Live bands always have a certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born of the heart. There's something about that strange erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria, like when I manage to solve a case. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know I can keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and talk about it sometime. They're both shit. Time to go study.
Hey, hey!
Where are we going?
Rain.
Just a few degrees cooler would do it. This is fast. The cleanse is fast approaching. People are talking about those leaks everywhere I go. I have my hopes, but isn't it dangerous to put all our eggs in one basket? Our only saving grace is that Medjed seems quite intent on sticking to their planned date. We just have to keep trying till that day comes. Yeah, there's no point in...
What a downpour!
Although am I thinking, it's raining too hard today. The noise makes it hard to focus. I can't teach you shogi from now on. I'm at a checkmate right now. My only option is to concede.
Nice! Oh!
That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for details? This is the head nurse. Kawakami-san actually collapsed, and she's been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is...
Jeez.
I'm just a bit overworked. No need to bother me about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? What's going on, Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered. Takase-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone, and when I finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Our credit card payment is coming up, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-san's guardians, the ones I mentioned. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learned, and after all you did to him. So when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Amamiya-kun. Stay out of this! Don't ask so tough, kid. Our precious adopted son Taiki died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. And yet she still doesn't know her place and continues to tease. We're going to need you to show some remorse in a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you, but who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led to the accident. Poor Taiki. It's almost like it was murdered. Maybe we should sue the Board of Education or have a chat with your school. We're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out. I think transferring to our sister company is the only way. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know, I'm gonna... Stop it. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I'll just have to pay him. So my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna get some rest. Thank you for coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. Pedophile! Certified lovable, certified pedophile! I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? Hey Ren, what are your friends are here to visit?
Nice.
Hi.
Let's go hang out with Makoto. All we can do now is wait. Have you come to help me broaden my views?
What will you do? Yes.
Let's go somewhere fun. Harajuku, the weather's not right for today. There's a ramen shop there. I haven't been to a ramen shop in some time. It would be nice to go again. Can I ask you to show me where it is? Look at that line. Could it really be that good? It's hard to tell just from looking at the place. Should we get in line? I've never had ramen this delicious before. To be honest, the last time I was at one of these shops was back with my father. It's a little difficult to go into one of these places alone, don't you think? That's what she wants to hear.
Very much.
Thanks. I wonder if being with you will help me break out of my shell. Either way, I'm going to keep trying. I hope you will be there to assist me. I feel like I may get an extra large bowl this time. They won't kick me out if I take too long, right? Oh, there's still a line outside. Shall we return home?
Ah, you're back.
It's Yoshida Thursday!
Everyone,
Facing civil disorder!
Good evening.
Oh, what kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult things if you spend your friends. I could use your help as usual. There will be cameras coming today, apparently. I need to go grab a gamer snacky. I'll be right back. It's gamer snacky time. This is my lunch.
let's give it our best effort again today. The most important thing is
We should be able to get advocating an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters. That's how No Good Toro thought and operated 20 years ago. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old No Good Toro. Do you think I've regained my confidence?
hey,
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed. I truly was no good Torah. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life.
all right.
I'm his grandson, Benzo.
What?
My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and I'd like to talk with you again. I've learned a lot from your speech today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Only 10 days left. What are the Phantom Thieves doing?
By the way, I see.
What do you want to do?
We're gonna do part-time job.
Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Well then, let's begin.
Hey,
That apron suits you.
here. You did great. How are you feeling? Want to head back?
Man, it's hot.
Oh. Hi. Hey. I'll head over right now.
I actually like the antique feel of this room. I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takasakan's gardens keep increasing their demand, so that's just what I have to do. What I want. Takasa Gardens say the only true way to apologize to Takasakan by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. True, you're a pedophile. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. Great, I'm just running away. It's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad about what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. I'm fine with him. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there wouldn't be another student like him. But now I put the critical work of a teacher on the back order so I can make apology money. I can't make things right with Takasakan like this. From here on, I refuse to pay them any money. And that is my answer. What do you think?
You're right.
You're asking your student? True. You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. In a way, you're my teacher. Oh, you're actually quite mature for your age, bitch. I've been so worried about paying money that I haven't been paying any attention to my students. Back to you, saying.
Thanks. Good night.
The cat's fucking annoyed. But I love how the cat's like, I want to go to fucking sleep. He's just like me for real.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
yo.
You want to improve guts?
Well,
All I can do now is wait. If we have time, there's something I want to talk to you about.
well,
It feels like I just don't know anything anymore. Let's talk more in the student council room. So my exam had a... No, sure to get set aside an appropriate amount of time to study. I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter too, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. You don't remember? Aiko. We asked her about the job she has at the salon in Shinjuku. We've been calling each other ever so often ever since we've exchanged contact information, so we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently, her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. Even at that, her vision of the future is clearer than mine. I used to think what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would have simply headed down whatever path society had made for me. Echo's been telling me whenever she buys makeup to find a cute outfit. It's apparently the same brand. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonder for dry skin, and it's great value, too.
actually,
My father used to use it all the time. Did I tell you he was a cop? He detested corruption in society. He was extremely gentle deep down. When I was little, I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was quick to point out he didn't want me to do something so dangerous. Really? I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do then? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
All right.
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. Well, it's the same thing after I have multiple names. I guess in the end, I'm becoming a little more aware, so please help me fight back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Boyfriend. Hi. Good evening. Do you ever go to arcades? I've never been to places like that, so I'm pretty interested. Shall we visit one together?
What do you want to do?
If we're going, I'd like to try that padding thing. I think there's a game center just around here. Let's get going.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry for dragging you out here. I was out here gathering intel, and I noticed it's another pretty hardcore shooter game. Do you normally play games like these? Maybe you've played this one before? I can only ask that you go easy on me. The guy with the brown hair isn't wasting a single shot. Glasses isn't doing badly either, but he's definitely losing ground. My fingers are going to be sore tomorrow. What a realistic game.
Have you noticed?
I need as much practice as I can get if I'm going to take you out. What? Haha, only a joke. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. I'm only kidding. Ha ha. What, did I have that much of a scary look on my face? Still, this did feel a bit nostalgic for me. I had a toy gun like this when I was young, you know. All of this reminded me about running around the house with it, playing hero. Is it? I don't think it's that unusual for younger children, but there are of course different kinds of heroes. Of course, different stances they define themselves by. One may stick to the justice they believe in, even if others deny it. Which of these two fits more with your conception of your hero? Well, I have a feeling you'd say that. But if nobody else wants the justice they fight for, isn't that blind self-righteousness?
Apologize.
I worked up a sweat playing that game. I must smell like arcade now. I could use a shower. What do we call it a day?
Again.
Well, see you again. Hey, I wanted to express my gratitude again for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. I don't play these games too often. Hopefully I didn't come out as too much of a novice. I wish I'd played better. Really? Haha, really? I'm honored you think you say so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is stressful in and of itself. Still, games are rather fun. It was rather a novel experience. I usually just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I was expected, and I was impressed at how immersive it felt. Usually I really struggle with enjoying the same pastimes as my peers, but thanks to you I had fun today. I hope you can join me again if you get the chance. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye, boyfriend. He wanted to keep me on that phone forever.
Well then. Nice. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yep.
Study, 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 study. Let's go hang out with Yoshida. Are you okay? Medja is going to attack? Can't the Gore Boys and Medja just chill out and have some beers like they're buds? Alright. Let me drop some knowledge on you, buddy. We owning this summer break, man. We doing it right, bud. What?
Everyone. Good evening. Right away then.
Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election. He plans for his grandson, who is also in our party, to take his place. Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? If you heard of them, they've become quite popular. I'd like to hear your opinion. Are you for or against them? You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to check their hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak.
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who've experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequence. Brave yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them. Is that what you asked me here? No, the party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. One of our main candidates will represent this area. According to the party's election strategy, you have no chance of winning. So you're saying I should give up on my campaign? Don't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your...
What?
You'll finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you soon, Mr. Secretary. What would you do at a time like this? So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring. Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world.
I shall ask you again another time.
Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is you don't lose sight of who you are. It comes from experience. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did.
Too hot. Nice. Hey. Yep.
I need to focus on raising stats rather than hang out with Takemi. I love Takemi, but I'd rather just focus on raising stats.
Man, it's hot.
Did you see the forum? People told me they're saying whatever they want with no regard for the consequences. How's futaba? At this point, we are desperate for assistance.
We don't have much time left. I know it's frustrating, but there's no...
Yo,
Another box came for you.
Oh!
now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Well... What will you do? Yes. Then...
So you cooked yourself on the griddle with a spatula. Isn't this a restaurant? Why is the customer making a meal? Oh, that sounds good. I'll be sad if I tried to do it and ended up ruining the food. You're ordering everything on the menu? I think I'm starting to learn. Manjaki is so interesting. Could this be that this is an alternative form of entertainment? You can still eat more, right? Please let me try one more. I promise not to mess it up this time.
Man, it's hot.
Hey! Hey, inmate! Fusion. Let us begin the search. Now choose! You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive some. I see.
Fusion. Now choose! Finished. The inmate needs our guidance. You wish to perform. Let us begin the search. You change your mind? You'd like to use our this persona? Such rudeness. You'll withdraw. This is your power. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Let's hang out with Sojiro.
You got time right now? All right then.
Nice.
Hi, you guys.
By the way,
I'll need your help again. Will you join me?
I'm in your debt.
Follow me.
Yes.
This place is nice, not changed in the slightest. Ah, indeed I am. I needed some time to ready my heart. The heart again. I'm no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me when I was living here. I wish to evaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for true beauty before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open.
This be?
The door is jammed. I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was the pupil here. It seems that it's finally opened.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I'm not the owner of the house, and I cannot call a blacksmith. I wish I could fix it myself. Okay, so I need more proficiency. Back to the diner, I guess.
Hey. Yep.
Rain, huh?
People are getting even more restless out online. Those who reviewed us this year now seem to revile us. Sorry for messaging you about all this weird stuff. I'll try to make sure I don't blow my cover.
Sounds like everyone's starting to get anxious, but considering how fast the days are closing in, the best thing we can do for now is stay calm.
Why is Kawakami grayed out? Oh, right! She has a thing we need to do.
Somewhere.
Now,
What do you want to do?
make sure you close up. Yo,
You can open up shop here. You need to either go upstairs or get out of here.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Alright, Makoto.
Well,
All I can do now is wait. If you're available, I'd like to talk about Aiko.
shall we go?
We can take the back entrance into the school.
Actually,
Aiko started dating a host from the club that she works at. He hit on her one day at shift. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Destinyland. It's not a problem as long as she's happy, but knowing the line of work her boyfriend is in, she hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club, but I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. It makes it sick to my stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She says the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. I mean, it is, but... Yes, you would. Sorry about that. I'm probably being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy, but that's why I want to meet and find out for himself what kind of person he is, and I'd like for you to accompany me on this excursion as well. Only if I can take it seriously. No. It's honestly okay. You're so reliable. I think if I have a boyfriend, I go... Really?
All right.
Have fun with that.
All right then.
Fist of justice! Out of the question. We'd end up arrested for assault. You of all people need to be careful about that. I'm joking. This is why no one likes you. This is why you're mid-Kodo, because you can't take a fucking joke.
Ah, you're back.
Let's hang out with Sojiro.
You got time right now? All right then.
Nice. Hey, hey. What do you want to do?
What that's for large, brightly colored flowers.
What do you want to do? Amazing!
A customer was extremely happy.
Here. You did great. Nice. Want to head back?
Shit, we're still not rank 4 on kindness. Study time.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Quit as Phantom Thief.
Nice.
Let's go hang out with Makoto.
Well, what will you do? Yes.
Downtown, I've heard of it, but this will be my first time going there. You can lead the way. You can eat, go on rides, even stay the night. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, young or old. Coming here has to be supreme stress relief. I understand why so many people choose to come now.
Well,
Anyway, the amount of things to do is making it hard to decide. How would we go to the amusement park? My knees are still shaking. I can't put into words, but I understand the appeal of thrill rides now. I do wonder why anyone thought of making such scary attractions in the first place. People are so bizarre.
this is...
They gave me the souvenir. You can have it though.
Shall we return home? Well then.
How's futaba? Our deadline's tomorrow. If futaba's not up by then. Do you think she's having some kind of long dream? Her past, do you think she's facing all that shit now? I feel as though she'll be able to pull this off.
I have to. Who knows how this might turn out?
I'll just add this.
Everyone, good evening.
Can I have some of your time today? I have something scheduled after my speech, and I need you to come with me.
Let's say we head on over.
We'll be meeting someone after this at the sushi restaurant. The government's overall approval rating is dangerously low. I'll be sure to agree with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy, so I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign. Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone over the past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur, you're a veteran if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office, and my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy of joining his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable, so I ask you you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. I'd like for your people to hear this too. Wait a moment, is your plan to involve him so I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto group is planning on moving forward with a political realignment. You saying that you're going to secede from the Liberal Party? With the government in such a weakened state, and that's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity. That's how you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. You won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Could you talk some sense into him? You think so too, huh? You're not intimidated, even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made this slip of a tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. If you wish to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now if you'll excuse me. What is the point of getting elected if it means satisfying your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease when you're with me, like the time in Matsushita. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. You know, from the way he was acting, I swear Kuromoto-kun was hiding something.
Well then, I'll see
Good
you
work
later.
today. Meditated could have must have been too much for them.
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjay? Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey. There's something I came to do. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year. Here, I've got a cup for you too. Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either.
Yeah, well, autism is genetic, I think.
Work and your
It, right?
so fulfilling.
Don't quote me on that.
Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research is.
Meow.
Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubt.
Doubts. Could she have been killed?
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously... That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl.
Not the heartless adults.
How do you heal emotional scars? I agree. I'm waiting for it to happen, but... Futaba?
Hello.
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that, but... how did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
This is not the reaction that should be happening to... Okay, now it is.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's it. Let's take care of it now. Come.
Is it my dad? No, it couldn't be. What are the police doing? They're so incompetent.
It's my turn to help out. Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
Let them cook.
Roger that. Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this?
Dox their addresses.
What? Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep. It is not a dream! Get up! Say something! Right. Now hurry it up! I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Are you sure this will work? Mm-hmm. Hey, Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration. This place is so messy. I'm surprised she can focus at all. Futaba.
Damn bitch, you live like this?
Clean your room a bit. Huh. She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up. Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think? Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting. I'm done!
Honk me.
Something happened? It's finished. Finished? What is? It's so clean. Why? We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
He's so
I handled
annoyed.
them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba,
She's just like
what's
me
wrong?
for real. She's just like me for real.
She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
I'm scared. What's gonna happen? I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. Futaba is awake. Awesome. Has Medjed been taken care of? She must have been quite exhausted. If Medjed has been affected, it will surely make the news. That should confirm whether the deed's been done.
We should be in the clear now, right?
Let's do it.
Wait, you're not letting me go outside?
Oh! Yes!
I guess we study.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
What's this? Are you serious?
What's up?
What up?
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjed's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjed has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. So
Let's go, Futaba. Let's dox a man.
What are you all smirking about? Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
For
After the commercial,
smiling?
we'll be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customer.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Hello.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, if any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hackers' actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly...
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry?
We really do live in a
The
society.
current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded.
Alright, we have to waste the whole next
I need to
week.
risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Mejid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication. But your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user? How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thief
Not too different from us is also true, though.
without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
It's time for everyone's favorite dungeon.
A cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadow.
I thought the other people were just victims. Like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATM.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognition. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse.
On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else. You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
I love how she's just sitting there.
Is there anything else you can remember?
I'm hungry.
She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily? The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder. What do you mean? Should we take that literally? Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cybercrimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now. Futaba, what do you want to do now?
She only chose Egyptian god names because she's based like me. She's just like me for real.
We'd like you to join our team. Okay?
Just like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us? Secret. Where did you learn to hack? Private. When did you obtain the nav? I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be
She just has a little bit of the tism.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach. There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet.
Excuse me. I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
Let me help
She's
you
like,
out.
what? None of you are listening to me.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free.
Okay!
Can I really do this? Why me?
Me? She's just like me for real.
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
That's probably what my cat thinks when I pick him up. Like... My cat's the type of cat that just doesn't do anything. Like, doesn't want to fuck with people. Except for when he wants to go outside. Then he'll stand at the door and meow over and over. But... I'm trying to reinforce... I'm trying to, like, do, like, some behavioral training on him. Where every time I pick him up, I let him outside right after. So, like, I'm trying to, like, draw a correlation between the two. So, he'll be happier when I pick him up.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming... justice is on their side. Don't make me...
Mejed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating part.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdown. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
Let's go, Catchy. I heard some people talking about us on the train home. They're saying how awesome they think the Phantom Thieves are. The casualties from a Medjed attack would have been massive. There's no surprise the reveal's preventing it. It was nothing. Oh, that reminds me. Remember all that stuff about ATMs and banks and just stopping? That wasn't Medjed. Nope, that was totally separate. So people were overacting. Either that or those rumors were never true to begin with. Is that so? I'll shut up then. She just like me for real. I don't think I get it, but I'm pretty sure she's angry. You gotta apologize, Yusuke.
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on. Why is he? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. Hey! Nice, nice.
Oh wait, it's Thieves' End time.
Speaking of,
I must apologize for the way I acted back then. I said your actions were ludicrous. It was. I deeply apologize. Oh, it's time, baby. It's time for some motherfucking caps.
3-card combo.
Pass.
I shall pass.
There.
Let's keep this
How's this?
friendly.
Pass.
Pass.
I shall pass.
Pass. There.
I'm flushing this out.
Have fun with that.
Double up.
This could work.
Pass.
I'll pass.
A fine starting
well.
point.
How's this?
Now!
I'm not done yet.
I'll pass.
On to the next person.
It's my turn forever. There you go.
Anyone following
This should do it.
Pass.
I'll pass.
There's an order
This
to
should
this.
work. Gotta win this.
Let's be damned.
Not done
Anyone?
yet.
I'll
I
pass.
shall pass.
Oh, shit, he had a Joker. Okay.
Pass.
Pass.
There.
I'll pass.
I shall pass.
Pass.
I'm gonna play the 10 easy.
A well-earned win.
This should do it.
Pass.
Double up.
Here
I'm
it
out.
comes.
Nothing here.
I'm poor.
I got my butt kicked.
Eldered. I'm too good at the game.
So I've lost already.
Okay.
Yeah.
First. Double up.
I will wait and watch.
I'll play along.
I'll pass.
There.
I'll
I
pass.
shall
Can
pass.
you beat this?
Pass.
I've got nothing.
What you got?
Low numbers are good.
Pass.
On to the
Pass.
next person.
I'll end this.
Yep, you're up.
That's 2 free cards.
There.
Anyone following
On
this?
to the
This
next
one's
person.
gonna hurt.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Better play it safe.
How could
Can't
I counter
follow
that?
that.
There.
I'll pass.
On to the next
Yeah,
person.
I got nothing.
Easy game.
Tycoon, huh?
It's too easy.
Well-earned win.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I shall pass.
Pass.
Okay. This
How's this?
Pass.
Nothing here.
This should
Too
suffice.
shabby.
I'll pass.
Why?
What? No way.
What? No! So, ready to play? These two go
This
together,
could work.
right?
How's this?
Pass.
How's this?
Pass.
On to
I've
the
got
next
nothing.
person.
Then
I'll pass.
Pass.
I'll flush this out. Okay, next. I'll end this.
You're cutting it short?
Then
I'll pass.
I shall pass.
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 Damn, I was hoping you didn't have something
play
for
it
that.
Safe.
Okay.
My
Just
apologies.
getting started.
Pass.
On to the next person.
Okay, next.
Okay.
Pass.
There.
Then
I
take.
shall
Can you
pass.
beat this?
I'll pass.
On to the next person.
It's my turn.
Oh, you win. Okay.
All right, I'm out.
GG's Akechi.
No.
Then take this.
This
pass.
should do it. There's an
Well,
order.
how's
I
this?
shall pass.
I'm going for it. I'm moving up.
Should have known.
GG's Ryuji. Shut up, Ryuji. Fucking rigged. Rigged ass game.
Let's do it.
Nice.
All right then.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat too. I'll get the curry ready. Phew, I'm wicked full. How's the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. I felt like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom. That's right, the first episode of a brand new anime. As in front of you when you walk. You ran head first into a pole. Oh crap, it's gonna start making like a leaf and screw it. Bye! She thought it was delicious. And what about you? I guess you could have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now there's something I should tell you. Take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? That genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. The curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. These two, right? You could say that. It was never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there's one time I was able to surprise her, and that's when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking about all the ingredients and what went into the cooking process, and just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I'd made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time at all, but then after Wakaba's accident, the flavor would even make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories, too. Yeah, it lifted a huge weight on my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement, too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never told her about my love of coffee. She's just figured out just from looking at me. That's when I realized I was totally out of my league. Not that I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She had Futaba by then, after all. There's tons of emotions carried inside, so make sure you keep the tradition in your views. All
right.
Alright, that's enough for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's probably waiting for me at home, too. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood, though, I don't mind. Seeing her so happy, it's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. Don't start on that. You need to think about neutrality. I gotta be strict with her. But man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry, forget it. I can sneak some veggies in here and there. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Aw, crap, I talked too much. See you later, I guess.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nice.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation. Allow me to grant you a new power worthy of your current self. Though
Cool, thanks.
we shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate.
Who's that guy who's criticizing them? Akechi?
Okay.
Makoto and Yusuke is scheduled for today, huh? Futaba, can you open up? Open what? The front door. Won't you come too, Ren? You want to meet here and not at LeBlanc? You never mentioned this. Why are you typing texts like that? It would be nice if you could hurry down here soon. It's scorching hot out here.
What is that supposed to be?
Don't worry about it.
The hat.
Such avant-garde design. You have excellent taste.
Let's get started, shall we? What do you plan on doing? I'd like to simply have a normal conversation. That is the basis of true communication, after all. Yes, you must be well versed in speaking when you are student council president. Don't think too hard about our conversation. We're just going to talk about ordinary topics today.
And what do you mean by ordinary topics?
You know, things like food or the weather. Well then, let's begin with food. What do you like to eat, Futaba? Organic ones. That wasn't exactly what I meant. Let's try a different topic. How about the weather? I heard that this heat wave is showing no sign of stopping. You know, I haven't been out.
Real.
Right. Makoto's getting overwhelmed. This is odd. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
You've never talked to an autistic person before?
What have you been doing this whole time?
Ah, superb. Some of their heads came off when I was moving them, but I made sure to rearrange them pleasingly.
My children! What have you done to my children?
They appeared to be quite shoddily made.
They're from Phoenix Rangers Neo Featherman! No, Yellow and Pink's heads, and Red's been hacked to bits! This is all Inari's fault!
Inari?
You know, Inari sushi? The tofu things foxes eat in the old stories? What kind of fox doesn't know that?
Inari.
Oh, they were in the perfect poses, too! It was so much work getting them set up just right. Oh, you wouldn't know aesthetics if it hit you in the face, Inari.
Got his ass.
How dare you say that to me? Of all people!
Sheesh, that's not a conversation anymore. It's a full-blown argument. Yeah.
Autism to autism hostility.
So their versatility allows you to recreate almost any dramatic scene you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Victory is great for action, and Neo's got the best transforming suit. So cool.
Fascinating. Art depicts a flash of inspiration, but models offer a much different means of enjoyment.
Take a look at that. Futaba's having a regular conversation.
Me when I meet someone who likes Undertale.
Seems she doesn't have a problem talking to others as long as the subject interests her. I suppose the topics I brought up were not the right ones. So this is all I gotta do? What a breeze!
This is the part where Futaba becomes unlikable because like in the spin-off, like in this game she's great. Like she's just autistic. In the spin-offs it feels like they like just totally don't get her character at all because she just becomes a haha reference machine. You know? Like, haha, that chest looks like free XP, haha.
In that case, we should advance to the next step. How about we have her spend time in...
And yeah, she's like this here right now, but...
Yes. She hasn't had many chances to leave the house yet, so don't set the bar so high. Okay. I've left Tamara to An and Ryuji. He'll be there as well, so you'll be okay. Can I wear my mask? I think it would be best if you didn't.
That's not what the point of the mask is.
How tomorrow's going to go.
Not bad. She's still got a long way to go, though. We were talking about the Phantom Thieves took down Medjed. Mishima's website has a ton of comments flooding it, too. They only spoke of the Phantom Thieves for the entirety of today. We've been getting attention all over the city. So how's the one who helped take down Medjed doing? Futaba-chan. My Phoenix Rangers almost met their demise. Don't complicate things further. Anyway, things didn't go perfectly, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Tomorrow's goal will be to spend time in someone else's room. Futaba's a difficult personality to handle. Good luck, you two. Shut it, Inari.
Lady An and Ryuji teaming up honestly worries me. But I guess we'll see what they can do.
Let's do it.
Don't you ever get lonely, Sartan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I wanted in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort, and I can get both of that from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. He always dodges my question like that. By the way, what are your thoughts about Sartan's life of solitude? You can admire me all you want, but I don't recommend trying to follow in my footsteps. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relaxing here. Come back any time, okay?
Hey.
She seems especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Look up. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, and what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. Not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him in that criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let go and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? Sojo, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Shiro is saying she's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy information. She's only like this because she saw you were here. You can't beat me the court, so you might as well give me the money. Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Bye now. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. All that drama tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around to relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. What the fuck? I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expensive. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how I managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Thanks, I never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I knew I just didn't know how to help her. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. If not for you, I'd still probably be waiting for her to come out. So, if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be the best for Futaba. Look at me, spilling my heart out like a punk to you. You know, it's kind of weird. I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peered into my heart.
All right.
I'm going.
It's already pretty late. I should be heading home. You don't stay up too late, too, you hear? Still no? Hey. Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. You gotta worry about yourself for once. I do appreciate it, though. Don't worry about that guy. I'll find a way to deal with him. Just keep looking after Futaba, okay? We aren't even halfway through the game.
You seem surprisingly calm. I thought you'd be more panicked.
There are no customers.
Yo!
We're here. Sorry we're late. We were out buying stuff and I got a little caught up in what to get.
So many snacks. What exactly do you plan on doing?
Well, summer vacation's the time when you lounge around in your room all day.
Yeah, and eating snacks is the best part of that.
You're gonna get fat, you know.
Shut it.
Hey,
We're gonna get Futaba hopped up on sugar?
You have done well in coming here.
Ah! Shit freaked me out. Hey, you Futaba?
Yep. Welcome.
Why are you wearing that?
Habit. Anyway, bring it.
Not sure I get it, but let's do this.
Sheesh. Looks like today is going to be another noisy day.
If you don't like it, you can leave, Morgana. Fuck you.
For real, it was freaking amazing. There were girls all over me. Wait, you don't believe a word I'm saying, do ya?
It's you we're talking about here. There's no way you were ever a chick magnet.
What was that?
Agreed. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you, Ryuji.
She's the best character in the game. I was kind of starting to hate on her because Twitter convinced me she was a bad character, and also the spin-off because she's really annoying in the spin-offs. But in the original game and in Royal, fucking peak, dude.
Plus, I keep wondering if I should do it while I'm still young. But the dresses show a lot of skin, right?
Hey, are you even listening?
There's no point talking about wedding dresses right now. None of us have significant others.
Yep, I'm not getting married anytime soon. Can we please talk about something else?
The cat fucking hates us.
You know, Futaba's fine having conversation.
Yeah, she doesn't have any trouble speaking her mind. Seems totally normal to me.
I don't know what normal is.
Normal is just a setting on my washing machine. That's something my dad says when I complain about not being normal.
This is it? I'm happy.
I totally thought you were gonna be some weirdo, but I guess all that worrying was for nothing.
I'm relieved too. I think things should keep going smoothly at this rate.
What do you mean, some
What's
weirdo?
on the agenda for tomorrow?
How about we have her try helping around the cafe?
That's perfect. It'll be good practice to have her up in front of strangers. Nope, nope, nope. Showing up in the shop at lunchtime will be like super crushing hard mode. You don't have to deal with customers if you don't want to. Maybe you could dry plates in the back.
Okay.
Then it's all set. We'll be rooting for you, Futaba.
You're all gonna pay for this someday.
To force the introvert to come out of her shell. Didn't the Phantom Thieves start all these scandals too? No, I don't think those had calling cards. You know, changing people's hearts from the shadows. Our popularity's through the roof. This cute chick says she wants to go out with a Phantom Thief. But not you specific, huh? Not surprised. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you, Ryuji. You don't gotta say it over text, too. What in the world were you all doing today? Girl talk at LeBlanc, or more like chatting and snacking, really. So she's completed her objective for today. Next up is practice going out in front of people. Want to ease you to it, so your first session will be helping out at LeBlanc. Only Ren will be with you tomorrow. Good luck!
Hey!
Yeah, I know, you're making me do shit.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Nice.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Time to study. Kramer time. Study, 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 study.
Well then.
Today's the day we're having Futaba come out and help at the cafe, right?
You want me to let Futaba help out around the shop? But I've never had her do anything like that before. Still, putting her out in front of customers is a little much.
Don't worry. I did graduate middle school last year.
Wait, so you were in school while you were in there?
I'll be fine if I just think of this as my first summer job of high school.
Wait, yeah, you just took like, got homeschooled. Also, to all you creeps. Read this text. Fuck you.
Well, in that case, how about you wash the dishes? Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Hey, are you all right?
The usual, boss. Extra strong.
Sure thing. Keep an eye on Futaba for me.
Wee wee!
She a new part-timer? Man, smooth as always. What number Bond girl is this, boss?
What?
It's not like that.
You usually go for the older ones, right? It's only natural you'd want someone younger sometime.
She's 15.
Call a peaberry coffee. It's acidic.
She's 15 and is...
Sorry, we're serving a blend today. Hey, snap out of it. Hurry up and bring in the coffee before it gets cold.
Yo, here's your coffee.
When in the world did she... Hey, Futaba, haven't I told you not to show up in front of people with that damn thing on? And be more polite when you're bringing something to a customer.
Here is your coffee, sir.
Oh, thanks.
Did you see? I did my job right.
You did great.
Huh. Turns out this is pretty easy.
To think Futaba would go out and talk to a customer herself. Mask aside, I'm impressed. Looks like people really can change.
Sojiro, want me to bring coffee to more customers?
Mask off for...
I'll think about it.
That's what the point of the mask is. Did anyone here share information about our real identities? I overheard someone in the city saying they're our acquaintance. Talk about false rumors. But hey, at least we're famous enough to have rumors about us. We might even break into the news online, or maybe TV. By the way, how did today go? I served coffee to customers. So she showed up in front of customers with that thing on. Anyway, you better get used to it fast. You can't be a Phantom Thief if you're scared of people.
We're on a roll.
And there's Ryuji. He's gonna get into trouble somewhere down the line if he keeps this up. What? Poverty, working, poor. Working poor. Our country's job market is terrible. Depression and suicide are on the rise, and the young workforce is being crushed on a daily basis. The evil that permeates the corporate world is filtered down into society.
Actually, what's wrong?
What did you call me here to discuss? I already met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning. I could be completely straight with you. We're currently fighting the Kuramoto group. You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he's secretly working with Diet members from other parties. I know that he asked you to join his group, but you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expensive misappropriation you were blamed for is old man Kuramoto. As due to the party's off-the-record accounts from 20 years ago, there's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. It seemed he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as you're saying this is an opportunity to declare my name, and so you need an answer on whether or not you'll be my right-hand man. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramoto. You can clear your name and put no good Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with me, Matsushita, and take my revenge against Mr. Kuramoto. I see, so that's how you truly feel about this. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that I stand firm. This information would be the deciding factor to taking down Kuramoto. I assumed you might decline it. Very well, please forget it. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Why are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I want to draw attention to them, and you can assert your innocence there on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuramoto's group influence differences. Don't speak about this to a word to anyone for both our sakes. Well then. It feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dream, I have to set aside my belief.
Yes.
Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always helps me clear up my mind. I don't know why I'm suddenly giving him the Obama voice. He's a politician, so it's just my heart is being manipulated. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then they're very much like you. For some reason, you stood by me, no good Tora, who didn't have any supporters. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in your life. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, to Matsushita, and to Kuramoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student. Would you care to talk about it? Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. See what I did there? I relieved the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique of winning people over.
Alright. You're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll make good use of Matsushita's help by setting up for my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs while you're there. We can discuss it again at the speech. Good work today. Good work today. Good to see you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've got you wrapped up in my whole messy past now. Becoming a Diet member shouldn't be... I still stand by those words, but what were your thoughts on what happened today? Say you're in my shoes. Couldn't you say with all that confidence you would have been swayed by such a lucrative deal? You must never forget what's truly important to you. Understand that? Good. Life is full of tough decisions. Boo, 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 boo.
Well then.
Today our plans are... Do we not have anything planned? I'm out shopping with Makoto. Honestly, I wanted to bring futaba along with us. Sometimes drastic measures are necessary. Such spiky words. Actually, Queen Clothes have a lot of spikes too. They'd probably pierce my hands if I touched them. Hey, this sounds like fun. I want to join in. We're talking to futaba. This doesn't involve you. No, Anne is cold to Ryuji. Don't take notes on this. Anyway, look forward to us coming over. Just what are they scheming? Is that a pickup line? Don't make me laugh. Apparently they're even famous overseas. I wish I could join the Phantom Thieves.
Today's the 4th day already. Getting a little better at dealing with other people?
I don't know. Can't really tell.
People cannot change their deep-seated habits that easily.
Well, let's just say you've made some progress for now. Oh, stop it! You're gonna blow my cheeks off!
Man, those girls are late. What do they think they are making us wait?
Hello. Please excuse us. Apologies for the lateness. We were looking at multiple items and weren't sure which to choose. Looking? Looking at what?
A swimsuit, of course, for Futaba-chan.
A swimsuit?
You don't have one, do you?
No, but...
Okay, let's have you try it on right now, then.
Now?
You can't go to the beach if you don't have a good-fitting swimsuit. We don't have much time left, you know.
You know what'll happen if you try and look, right?
Oh, wow, it's perfect! I'm amazed you were able to eyeball it with such accuracy. I know, right? There we go! What the? This barely covers anything! That's normal for a swimsuit. Now, we just need to push these a little more this way.
Push?
Just get the girl a wetsuit.
Are you supposed to move them with that much force? You gotta put some oomph into this stuff. Whoa!
I wonder what they're doing up there.
Shut up, Ryuji.
They're having her try on the swimsuit, right? What else could they be doing?
This game sucks.
I suspect that would make a great painting. Perhaps we should ask Makoto about it.
Go for it, Ryuji.
Me?
I humbly request you do so as well.
Hell no!
You guys are such children.
I'm just trolling Ryuji.
Something about a swim.
Yeah, we're going to the beach pretty soon, so they're trying some
Futaba's going to the beach. I didn't think I'd ever see her take that much interest in going outside again.
Oh, don't worry, we're making to her. We're making her.
All flattery aside, I think it looks really great. Now you just gotta get rid of those round shoulders. Come on, straighten out your back. Right.
She might be some trouble. I hope she can make some great memories with you guys.
Great memories. This game sucks. We're only ready to hit the beach. One in-game day after they say she's 15, they're making these jokes about her, by the way. One in-game day. I think I can do this. I think. Maybe. So you're not confident. Shut up, Inari. It's finally starting to feel like summer vacation. Still, I've been thinking about some things. The psychotic breakdowns, cognitive science, and the one in the black mask. We'll need to proceed with extreme caution going forward. That said, we don't have enough information right now. We'll need to investigate more. I'll help out too. Okay, good night then, Futaba-chan. Good luck tomorrow too. Study time.
Let's do it.
Now,
What do you want to do?
make sure your clothes up.
Study, 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 study.
So what should we do today?
Let's see. Want to eat together? You know, like how we had hot pot that one time.
That may be a good idea. It'll be a great way to strengthen our intra-squad friendships.
I can do that.
Okay, I'll take a cola and an omelet with rice. Oh, and make that a large.
I'd like the same. No, but this is for Futaba's sake.
Fine. You owe me, got it?
I want the same. Extra large. I ate loads.
Damn, Futaba, I'm impressed.
Indeed, your appetite is quite nice to see. I much prefer that to women who don't eat a lot.
You better not be hitting on me.
How rude.
I am fucking gay.
Help me.
Will you stop that?
So does this mean her training's going good? Let's go with that then.
Hey, let me make you guys some after-meal coffee. It's on me.
Thank you.
I want iced cocoa.
You can't handle bitter stuff either, right? Iced cocoa sound good?
Yeah, definitely. Extra cold, please.
I don't think we've ever had a lunch this lively.
It's lots of fun.
Hey, what do you think we should do about the beach trip? Does it look like she can go soon? Tomorrow? That's too soon. I should be good if it's the day after tomorrow, I think. We'll go the day after tomorrow. Just let us know if you aren't up for it, okay? It's alright, I can do this.
Finish up now. The beach is finally with. Okay.
I think we go to Mementos on this day. Study time.
Man. What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Study, 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 study.
Okay.
We're also babysitting Futaba again today. Well, the faster we get started, the faster we'll finish.
Want anything, Futaba?
Orange juice, 100% natural.
That reminds me. You're going to the beach tomorrow. Go have fun and make up for the fireworks. Just try not to cut loose too much.
Fireworks?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't know. He tried to go to a firework festival, but it got rained out. Not only did he get crushed in the crowd, but he came home looking like some kind of drowned rat.
Fireworks, huh?
Hello.
What?
Oh, welcome.
Oh, you're...
Huh? You know each other? Wait, aren't you
I'm Akechi.
Oh yeah, the one on TV and stuff. So what brings you here, Mr.
This place is more than I imagined it to be. The atmosphere is wonderful. No wonder Sai-san recommended it so strongly to me.
I already told her everything I know. There's nothing more I've got for you people.
Oh no, that's not my intention. I just came to enjoy some coffee.
Oh.
And she is? Oh, you must be Wakaba Ishiki's.
What'll it be?
I'll have whatever you recommend.
Coming right up.
Huh. It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go. Did I bother you? My apologies. Apparently my mother was in a relationship with some lowlife of a man. She was swiftly discarded when he learned she was pregnant. That despair would lead to her death. Thanks to him, I was passed from foster home to foster home. But I do quite well by myself these days. Ah yes, Mejed. To think they'd be taken down by another hacker. I'm not sure whether Mejed was defeated by the Phantom Thieves themselves, or an avid supporter. You're Futaba-chan, right? Sai-san told me about you. Many kids your age seem to be fans of the Phantom Thieves. Do you like them too? What's the matter?
You're popular too, Ace Detective Akechi.
Thank you. Although I'd rather not be compared to people like the Phantom Thieves, if at all possible. This is delicious. You get to drink this coffee every day? I'm incredibly jealous. I would never have thought you'd be boarding at this cafe. We seem to share some kind of bond.
I agree, gay ass.
Thank you. I believe that fate brings people together. It's strange, but talking to you is thought-provoking. Well, I think I found my go-to cafe.
Come out right now. I'm outside LeBlanc.
Wanna light fireworks, can we? I bought some. I ran into Mona on the way back, though. I'll go get Sojiro.
I was worried, so I decided to follow her. She was able to buy everything on her own, though. If she can do that, she should be good to go. Plus, she did a great job dodging that ace detective.
Sojiro, hurry, hurry! We're gonna have a firework festival!
Oh, hold on, Futaba. I haven't even put on my cigarette yet.
Why are you standing right there? Is he stupid?
Smoke on me. Super double move! Whee!
Is she just like me for real?
Will you listen to...
Hey, the cat doesn't like the smoke. Keep the flames away from him.
Dang! I made a huge one! Sojiro, look! Look!
Right. It's just be careful. Memories of summer, huh?
Okie dokie. I'm gonna do 10 now! No!
Does she think I'm some kind of toy? We're going to the beach tomorrow. I'll be good on my own, you know.
Make sure you keep an eye on her. It's tough enough going solo, let alone watching over someone else. Still, going to enjoy the beach. We can finally have a good time.
Everyone.
The job market's terrible. Depression and suicide is on the rise in the young workforce.
Good evening. Thank you.
A speech about the Phantom Thieves. There's some things I want you to hear, so come with me. The stage is set. Thank you, I appreciate it. I know, you're not going to be my right-hand man, right? Don't worry, I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I saw Kuramoto's grandson around here somewhere. I bet he's curious about today's speech. The speech should serve as your report to him. I didn't think any of the parties would back no good Tura. He's going to talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? I could care less about him. I'm just interested in hearing about the Phantom Thieves.
Yes. Everyone.
The reason they're causing such a stir is because they're addressing the world's problem. Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong, there's one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. A belief with conviction. I'm sure you're all aware that I am no good Tura. I was a fool 20 years ago. It's no wonder. However, because I was accused of that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak. Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely because of personal gain. But why do Phantom Thieves choose to continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And in choosing to do justice for others, they had no choice but to disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I'm just an average citizen. However, I will continue. I may not be able to become a Diet member, and I may not be able to affect change in my lifetime. But I've made peace with that. I will be happy as long as I am a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. I set the stage for nothing. You have no intention of accusing old man Kuramoto? People are probably laughing at you as you speak. I might be the only one in the city who was. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure the party backs you within the limits of my abilities, of course. Goodbye. A candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. That must be it. So, I have you to thank for all these. The Phantom Thieves. The power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a power. Oh, that's the theme with all the social links. It's changing their hearts. Without the use of the... Oh, I'm so dumb. Like, Persona 4 is like finding their truth. But I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon. Just my voice and my words. Contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... Oh, I'm talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. Time to finish up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
He knows.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her. Don't do anything that'll make you stand out, moron. Just act with your brains, okay?
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Did they fix the cutscene in Royal? I'm not sure. Because I know there's a issue with this cutscene.
Oh man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
This game sucks. Worst video game of all time. That is a child.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
Joker speaking full sentences? Jonker? Did they fix the issue with the eyes in this? Oh my god, they didn't! What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I didn't have a... They're possessed! They're possessed! What? Why are they possessed? What happened to them? Okay, we can skip the rest of this stupid ass cutscene.
Oh, it's so hot.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba?
I'm fine.
You guys are here.
It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me.
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so...
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that?
Oh right, it's time for this game's Operation Babe Hunt.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it?
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady On, can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana! The sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here's a
Matt, you don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
Just say what he wants to say.
Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, we gotta steal, you know what? That's our job in the metaverse. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
The way he said it is so funny. Like, do I have to explain it for you? I want to go creep on women.
Reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
I'm actually Yoshino's confident for a reason. I'm great at negotiation.
You're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Just walk, dumbass. Can I volunteer to watch the stuff? At least there's no cringe-ass dialogue like there is in Persona 3. I'll be honest. Ryuji, you do see how creepy this sounds. We fucking cornered her at the... We fucking cornered her at the ocean's edge.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
No.
Did someone follow us here?
Really? You think one of those girls changed her?
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself! And he's already got his own little entourage.
You? Oh no.
Oh, right, the fucking stereotype people.
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of...
Oh, what's with the look? Don't...
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. You'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the vet. So...
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a...
No more makeovers. By the way...
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Buys 2 live lobsters.
But I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape,
I fucking love you, Sky.
I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
Far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Where the fuck is Futaba? You guys let her out of your sight? Are you too stupid?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
What creep. Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us. What do you mean?
That I'm on probation.
If things had gone bad, you would have just sent him to the hospital.
Oh, I was saying I would have.
Never mind. It's nothing.
I was saying I would have. Joker Persona 5, defender of women everywhere.
Ooh, are those lobsters? Want any chance? I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
She's just like me for real.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my... I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desire. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. I couldn't get out of it. There was...
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
What?
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for... You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned...
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road. It was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
Artistic one.
My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Yes.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
You're on the fucking bench, Morgana.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real name.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mech?
PC?
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
I like Pharaoh.
I'll curse you. What would you want it to be, Futaba?
It should literally just be Alibaba.
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great.
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Hey.
We're back. How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company the last few days. Thanks. A criminal who used their crimes to carry out the metaverse to carry out their crimes. It would make sense if the same person was behind. The news never talks about the victims dying, so we only know about the breakdowns. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I wonder why that thing exists. A dream. You still have to sleep, dude. I wonder if the criminal's using that app too. No, I've never even heard of it before. It's not really an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
L nerd. You've been young and
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow? Ah, sweet.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Nothing ever happens because of this.
That black thing was... That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos. Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, my sunburns were hurting and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Oh, I'm not sure what to do when you give me an honestly concerned response like... By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird... thing?
You're already weird.
I'd be bothered by it. If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thief? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
I'll nerd.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor. But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad. You and me made a deal, yeah? Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
All right.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night. It'll be fine, right?
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or...
About that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school's...
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look bad.
Whoa, wait a sec.
What?
There's no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility. That they would do this to Yoshizawa-san. They dump all their hopes onto their athletes. got the mustard? They're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah. We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team, but it...
I need to save and end stream.
Next up, our spotlights on a topic. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa. This is getting pretty crazy.
Man, it's hot.
Oh, to give me a headache. So the more famous we get, the more Mentos opens up, right? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right?
I don't know.
There's no way for us to find out. And I might be the person who killed my mom. Yes. Oh, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you. L nerd. Alright, that's where we're going to end the stream for today. I'll probably stream some Rivals tonight. But for now, I'm going to go. Goodbye.